I love that this chef statue is still here. Judgment is a spin-off game of the Yakuza franchise. Normally this series is about the Yakuza, the Japanese mafia, the underground, underbelly, criminal world. But in this game, we're playing as an ex-lawyer who is now a private detective. Is it Japan that has the, there's a word for it, and I don't know what the word is, but they have a theory that is like, before you make an important life decision, you should like, you should come. You should masturbate, finish, think about it, and then make a decision. Because you make the decision with more clear head. You get proper post-nut clarity. But they have a word for it. And it's an actual social concept. Specifically in like business and stuff, where they're like, hang on. Before we make a big decision, let me just come. Wise man time. Oh my god. Wise man time.
Masuda-san never changes. Running a bar must keep you young.
Hey, Tuck. Shintani-sensei's in the back.
Great. We've got some business to talk.
Surprised to see me?
I'd be more surprised if I didn't.
Who's that, Talk? A detective buddy?
Not exactly, Mari. This one's a client.
Won't be your client for long if you don't show up on time. Here's a familiar face. Kyohei Hamura, from the Matsugane family. They're charging him with murder.
Seriously?
Seriously. So, the Matsugane patriarch came to us for his defense. Gotta say, not looking forward to defending a Yakuza. You're coming with me to the station. Need to have a word with Hamura. You got way more Yakuza experience than me, after all.
Yeah, I suppose I do.
The victim was a Yakuza. A Kansai guy. Part of the Kyorei clan. They found his body tossed in a dumpster just about a week ago.
Hold on. This is...
The guy who got his eyes gouged out? Yep.
Yum.
Cops think Hamura's the one who did it. This is the third Yakuza they've found like this. Hamura's got an alibi for the first two incidents. His third murder is the only one they're pinning on him.
So they won't admit the cases are connected?
No. Makes sense. 3 bodies and not a single suspect isn't exactly giving the cops credibility. Guess they just want to get this case closed and move on, even if they have to force it through. And hey, the victim was Yakuza. Nobody really cares who hangs for it.
Dialogue trees! I like this game a lot. I like this game a lot. I like this game a lot. They keep adding new things. There's a detective mode, scanning crime scenes. There's actually, like, interesting tailing mechanics. There's drone races. There's a customizable office. I like this game a lot. As conversations progress, konnichiwa. I'm having a lovely time. I wanted to make the correct choice in this conversation. Didn't want to get it wrong and lose my lead. A murder where both the perpetrator and the victim are Yakuza. No time to mess around. What's Hamura said?
Has Hamura said anything to you?
Yeah. He told me he didn't do it. Claimed the cops were falsely accusing him.
So he insists he's innocent, huh?
Why did the police arrest him?
Why'd they come after Hamura, of all people?
2 reasons. First, the victim was a Kansai Yakuza from a group that's been making inroads in Kamurocho, and picking fights with the Tojo clan along the way. Odds are this was a Tojo guy wanting to send a message. And as you know, Hamura fits the bill.
And the other reason?
Hamura and the victim were seen having a fight on the day of the crime.
I'm guessing there's security camera footage then.
Well, did Hamura really kill him is not a relevant question. I think I'm good.
We should get to the station.
You go on ahead. I got some calls to make first. Just take a cab there.
Will do.
Oh, we're off? Okay. New info has been added to your case file. Kamurocho serial killing. Persons of interest in case synopsis. Dude, we've got a full case file and everything! Kyohei Hamura, captain of the Matsugane family, Tojo clan subsidiary. equal to that of Kume into Club Amua on the night he died. Based on this information, Hamura was arrested on December 4th. I love that all these games are set in December. Dead in a garbage dump somewhere in Kamurocho. Officials was discovered with his eyes gouged out. Between the Kanzai-based Kure clan and the Kamurocho-based Tojo, arrested as a possible suspect. Okay, and that's all we've got. No evidence. Except for the fact that he was seen dragging Kume into Club Amur.
Another customer of mine has a job for you.
Really?
To come back when you and Shintani-sensei are done.
Cool. When's the world gonna open up and let me start doing stuff? That's the question. I just want to see if it'll let me go into Club Sega. It will let me go to Club Sega. So, I mean, I should get it out of my system, right? It's fine, right? Oh, I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money. Okay, that's fine.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
If I could just pick one more fight. If I could... I love this game. I love this fucking game, dude. I love this fucking game. This game's fucking awesome. Was he gonna heal just then? He was about to heal. Interesting. They didn't give me any money. Assholes? What the fuck, dude? I love this fucking game. It's so good.
We just keep running into each other tonight, eh, Tak?
The Matsugane family asked us to represent you.
Then I'm glad you said yes, Shintani-sensei.
I'll be taking point, while Yagami here will be doing the legwork to try and back up your claims.
No better guy to do it.
I'll do what I can.
They brought you in under suspicion of murder. Can you tell me more about that?
Huh? What do you want to know?
Whether or not you killed the guy.
Does it really matter? Your job's getting me out of this mess, regardless of the truth.
If I find out you actually did it,
You'll drop me?
better. I'll make sure the prosecution puts you away for life.
This is bullshit! Just like you did that serial killer, huh?
All the evidence at the time pointed to Shinpei Okubo being innocent. That's why I chose to trust him.
But then, that Okubo guy, well, he proved us all wrong. Murdered his girlfriend in cold blood.
Come on, Tak. Let's be honest about what you were really focused on at the time. You wanted that precious acquittal so bad, you didn't even stop to think you were setting a murderer loose. Right?
What happened to innocent until proven guilty?
Try saying that to Emi Terasawa's parents. That's why you quit, right? You couldn't face him.
My apologies. Now, let's start with the victim. Toshiro Kume, 34 at his time of death. A member of the Kansai-based Kure clan. Around 6 a.m. on the 4th of December, the police got a 110 call from someone who found his corpse in a pile of garbage.
I hear you and this Kume had some kind of argument before he died.
Yep.
Did the police say what evidence points to you being the killer?
Nope. Bastards are keeping their lips sealed. Ain't that right, Shintani-sensei?
Yes. At this point in the investigation, the cops won't tell me what they've got against you. Your words are the only thing we'll have till the trial.
Is what it is.
Anything else you want to ask, Yagami?
Yeah. So we got to make the right decisions in conversation. Arguing with Kume.
Where did you and Kume have your fight?
Over on Supon Street, me and a few Matsugani boys had a little run-in with a Kyori guy. Turns out that was your boy, Kume. I'm not gonna let some Kansai punk strut around like he owns the place. I'd already thrown a few drinks back at that point, too.
Okay.
What time did this all go down?
Just past 9.
So what happened after you and Kume had your standoff?
He tried to split, but I had my boys grab him, dragged him into a moor.
What?
I thought it was just a little scuffle, though. You're saying you abducted Kume on a crowded public street?
Yep, so I went in, kicked the customers out, and kicked the crap out of Kume. But I'm telling you, I didn't kill the guy. Just tossed him out the back door when I was done with him. I left right after, too, a few minutes before midnight.
So you were seen dragging Kume into the club, and he was found in the morning with his eyes gouged out. I'd arrest you too if I was a cop.
Yeah, I mean, it's fair. It's interesting because he's admitting to beating the fuck out of him, which I feel like he wouldn't do if he actually killed him, right?
What do we have on the victim?
Toshiro Kume, 34. Run-of-the-mill Kyori grunt.
Was Kume alone when you ran into him?
It was him and one more. Probably another Kyori asshole.
So there were 2 of them. And how many of you?
I'd say there was probably 5, including me.
Why didn't you guys take Kume's friend in too?
We tried. Bastard ran like the goddamn wind, though.
I love his voice so much. Police response, alibi.
You have an alibi? What time did they think Kume died?
Apparently, between 2 and 3 in the morning, the cops were drilling me real hard about where I was around then.
Where were you?
At a sauna. A spot called Sauna Goten. Spent the night getting a steam.
Okay.
But there's no proof you were actually there, huh? Otherwise you wouldn't be in here.
Someone should have seen something, though.
Any cameras or something?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Yagami, head over to Sauna Goten for me. See if Hammer's alibi holds water.
All right.
If we can prove he was there, we won't even have to go to trial. I'll give you a ring tomorrow for the report. Later.
Interesting. Sauna Goten's. Someone's got to have seen him there, right? I love this fucking game, dude.